Hello friends, I'm Phoebe. I'm on a music discovery journey and I would like to invite you along for the ride. I am catching up on music that I may have missed over the years. Whilst I consumed a lot, I haven't consumed it all. So I wanted to share my great finds with you via this channel. I am continuing down the EPICA rabbit hole because they are one of my favourite discoveries of this year. I wouldn't have found them had it not been for this channel. I don't think it might have taken me many more years. Who knows, maybe I wouldn't have ever discovered them had I not started this. So thank you to everyone who has been suggesting Epica stuff in the comments. It's a huge catalogue of material that I've got to go through, but I am enjoying every second. The Symphonic Synergy is glorious because of the instruments, because of the orchestra, because of the choir. It's just fantastic listening to any performance from there, and everyone has recommended any performance from Symphonic Synergy because you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with Epica. It's epic music, isn't it? So this is Storm the Sorrow live at Symphonic Synergy. I have got the lyrics somewhere. Yes, I have. Okay, it is 5 minutes 16 seconds long. Let's go.
No place for any other's mind to
I love a bit of Mark vocal. Oh. They've done it again. They've done it again. Oh, that was fantastic. The melody, the change up of melody and how different it sounded from the verses versus the chorus and all of that was really quite cool. That it kind of gave you a bit of a where did we go now kind of feeling. Like it felt quite different but still fit in well with the whole piece. Storm the Sorrow, just the title alone made me think that you have to get through the hard times, a bit like weathering the storm, getting through something, trying to get through it without too many consequences, or like, you know, with minimal damage. That's what weathering the storm is like. So storming the sorrow, trying to get through it, especially when it says about another me that yielded tears when someone had betrayed. So there's been a betrayal, and that could be the foundation of the sorrow, where that came from. That's what I feel. And then as for the lyrics, I was so engrossed I don't even know if I moved during it. I'm not like, it's all a blur. There is so much to process through that first watch that I'm kind of, it's more the melodies that have stuck in my head, the heaviness. We got more Mark vocals there. Love the heavier, the harsher sounds. Then Simona's vocals are so beautiful. I cannot get enough of her sweet voice. She goes really high. She's got really strong vocals. Loved it. And then you've got the whole orchestra. Drums, guitars were great, but everything there sounded just stunning. So we're going to watch that through again. I'm going to go through certain sections to share my thoughts. I might be reiterating some things in a different way. That's essentially kind of talking you through the meanings of things and trying to put my thoughts in. This feels like the introduction to Doom, or there's there's been a bit of drama. That feels like the bad thing at the start, at the foundation of this sorrow. Something bad has happened, sets the scene for the drama, and then it pauses, and then that drum. Sorry, I held pause there instead of pressing it. Along the way, I find myself to be confined within me. I'm trapped, I think, along the way. No place for any other's mind to interfere. I'm trapped within myself, but then it says no place for any other's mind to interfere. Perhaps in certain relationships or with certain people, they can control you so much that they don't allow you to get anyone else involved or ask for a second opinion from anywhere else, because I like to control the narrative. I wonder if it's like that, or is it that she's feeling so sad, so full of sorrow, that she's trapped within her mind and can't get out of that, so deep in that sorrow that no one else can get through to her. Maybe to grasp the meaning of it all, overcome my limits, and okay, so to understand it all, overcome limits, overcome fears, overcome trauma, and dance away from any void and empty tones. Dance away from anything that's meaningless, that wastes time, that doesn't fulfill. I might be so far off with this. I invite you to let me know in the comments what you think, or if you already know. Always happy to listen. The whole beauty of interpretation is it can mean anything to anyone, and that is another reason why I like to do this. I might not be spot on, I might not be anywhere near the spot, but that's what I enjoy. I enjoy part of that whole thing invites interaction, so then we can have a conversation. And I love reading the comments and love seeing different points of view. And even if there's a general consensus or a common response and answer, or maybe even a well-known background of the story, I do like seeing that there's not everyone will say the same thing. So it's so nice and fascinates me that there might be the odd one somewhere that someone has something completely different. And I just find that quite fascinating with people. That's what we've got so far. She's in a dark place, that's for sure. where the another time and just tell me why it kind of changes the key and the tone. The everything is different, and so the first one is just tell me why, just tell me how I can survive this time. It's questioning what has happened. It's asking for help or wondering how she can get out of this sorrowful state. How can I storm the sorrow? The guitar riffs are incredible. I love the drum beats as well. The backing vocals, superb. Her vocals, Simona's vocals, brilliant. Love seeing how energetic the crowd are. Their energy it's addictive. I love that. Every time I watch something from the Symphonic Synergy, I've seen some of the same people, and they're all loving it. And why wouldn't you be? Really, clearly. So she does a short refrain and then goes to verse 2 very quickly. Believe yourselves and look away from all that's right within you. Leave all your worries at the door and drift away. Believe yourselves. I understand that. Believe, like, understands that you do have power to the truth, or you do have power to believe yourselves. You are entitled to believing yourself, believing in yourself, believing yourself when you're thinking a certain way, when you have doubts, or when you get a gut feeling. Sometimes there is more to it than just that, perhaps. But look away from all that's right. Oh, all that's right within you, not all that's right as in all that's correct. All that's right here. I think that's what that means. At first I understood it wrongly or misunderstood, but I think she means all that's right within you. Look away from that. Leave all your worries at the door, drift away. So the pain, suffering that you're feeling, we don't need that. We can leave that behind. Leave your worries at the door and drift away. So yeah, again, same sort of thing. Forget about those. Move away from them. Move on from them. I've tried to peer into the core, but could not storm the sorrow. I tried to look deep within, or I tried to think about it. We talk about going to therapy quite often in our community, and how it can be really difficult for some. It can be quite exhausting. You can forget about a really bad traumatic time, but there are consequences to that, and sometimes trauma can rear its head in different ways if we don't face it or go seek therapy or help from it. So when you do face that trauma and talk about it, it can be very difficult, and it can be something that a lot of people will find easier to run from. Do I have to face it and go through a really tough time because you have to go through it to get to the other side, or do we just avoid it at all costs until maybe we have to face it at some point? And usually, ultimately, there is a point where you do have to face it, depending on the circumstances. So people encourage the therapy because it helps get through that. It almost forces you to just get, like, it's a step at least. It feels like that's what she's saying. I tried to peer into the core, but could not storm the sorrow. I tried. It was too much for me. My hollow heart has bellowed me dry, left me to stray. So a hollow heart, suggesting like a cold heart, a numb heart, numb feelings, has bled me dry, left me to stray. So it's taken all that was left, or it's taken everything from me. I have nothing left, perhaps. Another time without a trace. Condemn me now, send me to hell, for I'm already failing. Is it talking about perhaps another time and place, in another universe? Without a trace, though. In another universe, if this hadn't happened, or I don't know, and condemn me now. Why is she wanting to be condemned, or why is she saying condemn me now? Send me to hell, for I'm already failing. Perhaps because she can't face it, she's not thinking highly of herself. It's this point now where I'm like, does any of that make sense now? Have I got it wrong somewhere? Love that melody. That guitar, love the guitar. Intertwine the lines that swim beneath the dark. Realize the pain we live in. Demonize the need we reel in. It's talking about the darkness, the pain. Maybe making sense of it. Demonize the need we reel in. Maybe think about the bad ways we cope, the bad habits we form in ignoring or trying to avoid it. Perhaps the need to avoid. Demonize that. And then it says, no, in my memories I'll dig deep enough to know. So there it feels more like facing that. Centuries of dreams unending. Perhaps this has happened many times before. Dreams were shattered through betrayal, because then it says another me that yielded tears when someone had betrayed. So yeah, there was a betrayal and it was upsetting. So perhaps it's saying that this isn't the first time this has happened to someone. This probably won't be the last time this has happened to someone. Therefore, you can get through it because many have before you. Maybe. It's all I got right now. Okay. I can't hear him. Oh, they all look like they're having a lot of fun on that stage, by the way. I love seeing them all smiling at each other, doing silly things, just enjoying the performance. And it puts a smile on my face. I'm sure it puts a smile on your face too. No time should ever go to waste. It's not that complicated. We do complicate things when we're in a bad place, but don't waste any more time. I think it's saying, if you're betrayed by someone, you might think, gosh, what a waste of time that friendship, relationship, whatever ship was. Don't waste any more time being in this dark place about it. Perhaps it's not that complicated, they say. It's not that hard, it's not that difficult. We make it difficult in our own minds. You're free to live your life at ease, no more restraints. It's kind of self-explanatory as well, isn't it? You can have freedom. The choice is yours. You can control this. No heed for shadows on your way that try to steal your laughter. Your light will drive them all away. Be confident. So the dark people, the betrayers, the people who want to steal your joy, the people that want to put you down, the people that aren't good for you, stay away from them. You don't need that in your life. No energy that is bad should be there to influence your mood. Be confident in that. Will I refrain? Can I repent? Will you be there? Erase the page, for I'm alone and ailing. I wonder if this is about can I turn back? Can I repenting is kind of apologizing or doing something for your sins, right? I believe express sincere regret or remorse about one's wrongdoing or sin. Yeah, okay. So like an apology. Can I apologize? Yeah, I always associated it with religion, but that's just a personal experience, I think. Will you be there? I guess it's talking about in another universe. Would you, or should this work out, will you still be there? The future is scary. We don't know what the future holds. So if I do try, what's that got to look like, perhaps? And then erasing the page for I'm alone and ailing. Scrap that, or do we just, I don't know. That one's, maybe I'm scared. I'm not sure I want to. I've got all these thoughts, almost talking yourself out of it, perhaps. And then back to the chorus again. Nice. Bit of a breakdown.
This is my life and it can break me down. No, I will decide who can come in to my disease.
Those backing vocals.
Why can't you sing that you need to be free?
It's so good. I love that. The contrast as well of the clean vocals and the harsh vocals. I just love that. I love hearing the backing vocals. If you could hear them in the background, that was really nice. It wasn't too heavy. It wasn't too harsh. It was just right. So this is my life and it can't break me down. Go. I will decide who can come in and heal my disease. Burn it in flames, kill it and maim. Why can't you see that you need to be freed? It's almost talking to yourself, giving yourself a pep talk. This is my life. I'm in control of it, not someone who's going to betray me, not someone that's going to be toxic and evil and bring bad vibes into my life and make me feel like rubbish. This is my life, and it can't break me down, because I can control that. I won't let it go. Bad vibes, be gone, be gone. I will decide who can come in and heal my disease, could perhaps be cure me of this sadness, or make things better again. There are other people who can do that, not bad vibes, be gone. Burn it in flames, kill it and maim, get rid of it, make sure it's dead, completely KO. Dead, not KO, dead, more than KO, deader than dead. I don't want it coming back. I don't want any chance of it coming back. Make sure that is definitely dead. Yeah. And bad vibes, bad people are dead to me. That kind of thing. Why can't you see that you need to be freed? It's wake up. Why can't you see? It's almost like shaking the person. Can't you see that you need to be freed? I think that's what that is. And we're going to listen to that bit again. Wait, that we were a little bit too far in. So anyway. Love it. Was that also a bit of piano? I just realised that was along the lines of the chorus. Oh my god. But it was different. It was the same but different. So normally they're saying intertwine the lines, but swim beneath the dark. Intertwine the lines beneath the dark. Every bit of pain we're feeling. Originally it said realize the pain we're feeling. It originally said demonize the need we reel in. They said every other solemn life. No. Before she said in my memories I'll dig deep enough to know. This is no, in the memories you will find somehow. There used to be a dream unending. No more need to be alone. And before they said centuries of dream unending. Centuries of dream unending. And talking about the betrayal. And tears. I don't know why that got me. I don't know. It's an ounce of hope, isn't it? It's I don't want to ruin my makeup. I've got a lot more to film today. It's that hope that you need in a dark place. It's that reassurance, and you will find it. You will find it there if you can storm the sorrow. Oh, it was so beautiful, and her voice is so precious. After that heavy breakdown, then we've got this like the gorgeous lighting of, I think it was of the moon or something, and Simona's just ethereal as ever, singing so beautifully, and that's hope. That's the light at the end of the tunnel almost. It's just such a beautiful, love him, such a beautiful contrast there. Um, ah, yeah, yeah, that was nice. Sorry, I keep doing this. There we go.
Intertwine the lines beneath the cloud. Every bit of pain we're feeling, every other solemn life. Now, in the memories you will find some love. There used to be a dream unending. No more need to be alone.
You see the moon, the changing of time, the passing of time as well. That was so beautifully done. It's, they just bring out those emotions, don't they? Gorgeous. And then back to the the normal chorus. It's just so gorgeous. The fact that it's the same kind of, it's different wording. It's the same but different. But they've completely slowed it down, calmed it down, and shown there is hope in moving forward. Just so well articulated. On stage, beautiful. They never miss. I know that. I don't think they can ever have a bad song. And at the symphonic synergy, that is, it's so lovely. The way you have that orchestra on stage, but you have the band as well. It's just, oh, I love symphonic metal. I'm so glad that I get to listen to EPICA as part of that. Thank you so much for watching. It definitely, that message was, you can get through the difficult times, you can get through the darkness. It's very hard, but if you face it and you get through it, you can get through with minimal damage, and that's a nice positive message. I'll see you for another one very soon. Please like and subscribe. Every little bit helps support this channel. I appreciate that. I value it so very highly. And hopefully you'll join me for the next one. So take care. See you soon. Bye bye.